I don't have some spiritual name to go by, but my mom says I should call myself the Quiet Storm. So I guess you can call me the Quiet Storm. I was going to say a name I do like, but I've already attached it to my real name in a way. And being that I'm already not trying to show my face, I'm not really trying to give up my identity like that. I'm getting a lot of earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Watering a dead plant. I'm hearing beating a dead plant, but I think I mean beating a dead horse. So trying to make fit to where it don't, or trying to bring back to life a situation that's already done and over with. Failed efforts, but also wasted energy, wasted time. Let me stop that, because that's not good. Things that could have been handled, but you didn't. So, also getting magician energy, Gemini, Virgo. There is only one you, and you have a unique place in the universe. Sometimes situations come up that challenge you to be authentic, and that means you have to be fully yourself and let go of being what you think others may want. Now is not the time to conform to other people's standards or expectations. Be proud of who you are and be courageous. Stand tall in your convictions. Being yourself is a powerful statement, and will only lead you to success and ultimately happiness. Don't compare yourself to other people. Want what you have, choose what your heart wants, and know that your purpose is yours alone. No one else can claim your magic nor take it away. When you place authenticity and originality high on your list of priorities and give them a prominent place in your awareness, extraordinary things happen. Your life is a beautiful one. Love you always and forever. I was reading. I read that off of something. Or cards. I'm getting male energy, but I also seen the Empress, and the King of Cups. So you could have your eyes on someone particular. Maybe people don't want you. Maybe people don't see what you see when it comes to this person. But in your eyes, they could be like, I'm hearing the end all be all, or maybe just the one. I'm also hearing in the only. But the only seems like an extra add-on. Not in the sense of that it's implied, but it was like, almost like I didn't want to say, like maybe that's not, maybe you're not really like the type to just to have one thing or one person. So maybe that's what makes that so different. But there's an opportunity. There's an opportunity approaching. Either you're going to put in the effort for this opportunity, or it's just going to fall out the sky. An opportunity for great things. For love. An equal give and take. Something strong, powerful. I'm also feeling like sharing DNA, like maybe making children are just very intimate connections. I don't like being too explicit. But there's a guard. I feel like he has his shield down. It's like, I'm hearing a border. There's a wall up. Temptation. I'm feeling lustful energy. Maybe you don't want to approach this in a lustful way. For some reason, I feel like this is a man to a woman. Like I'm speaking on the behalf of a man and how he views a woman. I know a lot of people be all like, oh, well, gender roles can switch or whatever. I don't know. But I'm not switching nothing. I feel like it's a man to a woman. Got the King of Swords. I feel like you should be honest and truthful about how you're feeling. I'm also feeling like when it comes to this, you might have to be very straightforward when defending this partnership or this person or this relationship. I'm also feeling like it doesn't really have to be a romantic partner that this is about, or maybe this isn't a romantic partner that you have to be this hard tone with. I don't really know if hard tone is a real phrase, but I'm also hearing harsh, but I'm hearing like don't be like, it doesn't have to be harsh, but it can come off as harsh if you're normally a soft person. I'm seeing this birdie in this person's ear. Now that could either be a good thing or it could be a bad thing, like you're letting people get in your ear. You seem defensive, guarded, wounded. Also hearing headache because he has this band around his head. Oh, there goes that wall. Also this little fortress, or I'm not really sure if it would be a fortress, but it's like this could also be all these sticks behind him. Very defensive. Notice all of this melt. Well, I don't gotta say it. You see the cards. Reminiscing, thinking about the past, thinking about what you've already been through or what you may have to go through in order to obtain this passion that you want, this passionate person. Eight of Cups. Like, the Eight of Cups card looks so sad, but the Nine of Cups is a happy card, and the Ten of Cups is even better. So it's like, you have all of these cups standing up. It's kind of like ungratefulness is kind of what I'm getting. Or maybe somebody was ungrateful towards you and you're afraid of giving off that vulnerability or that vulnerable side of you. I don't really feel like people have sides. You're either vulnerable or you're not. People often try to hide their vulnerability, but even if you don't say things, they show. There goes the Nine of Cups. Maybe you've obtained this on your own. This subsess? Suppressed? Are you suppressing something? Maybe you've obtained this success on your own. Um, so now you're kind of feeling like he has his arms folded across his chest, like a little bit of more than arrogance, but just like, because even people can like come off as like, oh yeah, I did this, I did that, like, oh yeah, I'm so proud, but you don't know what he's thinking in his head. Like he seems like he's missing something. Like he has like he's guarded for a reason. His whole chest is covered up. So you might have the car, the house, the money, or you might not even have. Maybe you know you still paying on your car, or maybe you still living with your peoples, but you may feel like you have this image like you got it all made, so you don't want nobody to interfere with that. I want to say it's time for forward movement, but I'm hesitant. Maybe you're hesitating. I'm also hearing two bitches. So maybe you're used to people doing whatever it is that you want, things going your way. But when it comes to this person, it's not the you show no more. And maybe that's why you're so hesitant. Maybe you're afraid to have your light stolen from you. Or maybe you're just afraid to actually compromise. I don't want to be I don't want to come off as body shaming, but I'm also getting bird chest with this card. But his arms are pretty strong, so I feel like you were working towards everything except for what matters. What matters to the heart, what's in the chest, what's in the soul. You got the material, or you coming across. You're just working towards what exactly? When are you actually gonna get it? That thing where you feel like you don't have to keep moving, because there's this saying, when you stop running is when you arrive. So when you stop chasing or constantly wanting more, wanting this, wanting that, oh, when I have this I'll be successful, when I have that I'll be happy, when I get this, when I get that, when you maybe just stop. That's what I'm feeling like. Maybe that's why I keep saying like maybe. There's no maybe. Just it's there. It's in front of you. You have it. It's all laid out. I'm also getting that ungrateful energy again. Like you can't see what's right in front of you. Get another card. Back to work. See him like about to hit this thing, but it's like, what is he working on exactly? This pinnacle looks like the rest of these pinnacles. They might be a little smaller, but I mean, size could be relative due to like distance and just like the card, the way it's made. Shit, this star is bigger than the rest of them are pinnacles, so it's like, what does the size have to do with it? Like, I feel like once he hits this thing, what if he breaks it? Like, don't overdo the work. Don't overwork. Not a source. Even the horse is looking like he don't want to go. You got on all this armor. What are you about to go say? What are you about to go do? Let me try to put this in an actual story. This is what I'm hearing, but not a story, because stories are lies. Let me put this in reality. Don't come on your high horse to whoever this is. it's not going to turn out how you plan. You need to take off all of this. What's this armor for? Are you going into war? Or are you going to talk to your future partner? Like, what is this? What is this for? You think that's going to stop from your heart being broken, this metal armor, this facade you put up? Because it's not. Even if you keep your poker face or don't express yourself to that person, to her, doesn't mean you're not going to still feel it inside. So you might as well, I don't want to tell nobody how to live, but you might as well just wear your heart on your sleeve, because you're going to feel the emotions anyway. You're going to be hurt or happy anyway, regardless of if you tell that person how things made you feel or not. Feeling like you're afraid to get your heart broken, maybe, or you're afraid things may not turn out your way. 9 times out of 10, well, I don't want to say that because I don't want to jinx nobody, but I mean, since when do things ever turn out exactly how we imagine them in our brain? That doesn't mean it's going to turn out bad because it didn't go the way you planned. It's not a pep rally. I don't know why I'm hearing pep rally. Maybe you're getting a pep talk about this. It's not a prom. It's not something. What's all the planning for? You want to be successful, but this is now. I can't. I want to say it's a woman, but it could be a man. You really want things to go. Who doesn't want things to go their way? I'm not getting on you about that, but it's like I feel like being you. Look, like check me out. This person, where's the armor at for this person? She, he, they, whomever, they don't have any armor. Look at the horse. Look at the difference. This dude's sad. This horse, well, not dude, well, we don't know what the horse's gender is, but this horse is sad. This dude is all armored up. He got a sword and everything. This person's probably twirling that thing around that stick, just walking around, no armor on, chilling, looking off to the side, hand on the hip. I feel like they in their energy, like they feel like a winner, so they is a winner. Try bringing her maybe some flowers. Just like I'm feeling like just be yourself. Like he don't got nothing covering his face. She don't got nothing covering their face. But you're trying to manipulate this situation into your favor, and I feel like that's where it's starting to go tops. I don't want to say go wrong, but it's starting to get like because you dibbling and dabbling in it too much. Or maybe you need to in a more positive note, maybe you need to be different, not try to be different, because I feel like when people try to be different, that's when it get awkward. But just like be your own self, put your own, like, I'm here season it up, but like your seasoning, put your own flavor on it. Maybe that'll get it going. Juggling. Maybe you're indecisive how to go about this, or maybe you think this person is going to weigh their options with you and the next person, so you feeling like, well, dang, well, what can I bring that she ain't already seen before, that hasn't already been done? Or maybe you just feel like they're not going to prioritize you. You really hold this. I feel like you put this person on a pedestal that they may not even put themselves on. And that's why you might be getting in your head about the situation, because you see them as like, oh my gosh, or this or that or this or that, and you're making yourself nervous. I feel like you're breaking your own heart before they even have the chance to. Putting yourself in your own head, just chill. I feel like this person has their own insecurities, just like anybody else would. Maybe they nervous just like you. Maybe they got secrets in the closet like you do. Like maybe it's something you don't want this person to know. They got stuff that they don't want you to know either. Like no one's perfect, and not saying like, oh, nobody's perfect, but like ain't nobody really coming on they high. On I feel like ain't nobody on they best of the best. Like top notch, got everything going, da da this, da da that. especially I'm thinking about celebrities, but honestly, celebrities be killing themselves. They be drugged out. They be getting cheated on just like a regular person would. So it's like, what pedestal could you hold this person on that you can't put yourself on, or that another person can't get to? It's like people are just people. Might be really attracted to this woman. For some reason, that rose petal dropping really just scared the shit out of me. She has a black cat. Maybe it could be. Maybe this person could, like, I don't want to say intimidate, but just like makes you very on edge on there, because you don't know what they're going to do next. You don't know what their moves always mean. Like, maybe you think there's more to it behind this woman than what she shows. Maybe she got a few tricks up her sleeve, and you're afraid that maybe I'm hearing you're going to get done how you've been doing people, but I don't really think that's their intent. But you know the way karma works, people be dishing out karma, don't even know they dishing out karma. So things gonna play out just how they play out. And with this, I call this my community card because it's a group of females. I want to say a group of bitches, but I'm trying to be nice. And I feel like she said alone. She said alone. Maybe she like not with them, or she just not one of them. Like that saying. But she different than what you used to or what you used to seeing. Back down to the Seven of Pentacles. You gotta come different game. I'm honestly tired of this deck. Y'all could know each other already. Knew each other as kids or just younger. You trying to reconcile with somebody. My Native American cards be a little bit deep. A lot of it. Very deep. She could be a leader. I feel like that's why you so like, oh, what do I gotta do, like, to impress? Like, you can't figure out how to impress her, maybe. Because I'm seeing here on here, he is firing this cup, firing this cup, firing this cup, trying to put a flower in this cup, but he holding his flower, and I feel like he's saying, nah, but like, I already did that before. Like, I don't really think she gonna be going for it, especially if she find out that this my like sixth cup that I done handed out with a flower. She gonna be all like, man, who you take me for? I really don't want some regular ass bitch. Like, you don't want to treat her the same. That's why you went back down to the Seven of Pentacles. Not that you going down, but you went back to the drawing board. You trying to figure out how you can really come right. I feel like you got your back turned to your past, your old ways of doing things. Not in the sense of like, oh, you're not that person no more, but for this person, you can't be the person you was or do them how you did to others. I don't think it's gonna work. I think you know that it ain't gonna work. But like, you got ideas and you're like, nah, not that. Nah, not that. I'm hearing your best trick. I feel like you really worried. You really anxious about how this is going to turn out, because it's so much more to this person, and you know that it is just from the conversations that you have, how she dressed, how she talk, how she look, where she come from. You already know it's something beneath the surface, and that you just like, I feel like you even been getting messages about this person. Birds can be messengers, but this can remind me of like ancestors. You You might have been talking to people. You could be Native American. You might be talking to people who's more wise than you about the situation, or maybe just ancestors and elders who have passed on have just been trying to send you messages either in your just head, like the way you just been thinking about the situation, or just through other like little things. Everybody got their personal omens. I like feathers. I like feathers are one of my omens, so maybe that could be one for you. I'm also seeing this jewelry like necklace. I'm really getting like it's hard to speak. Like you don't know what to say. You want to build this person, and you really do want to come correct. You want to hit the next thing you say. Your next move got to be your best move. Like you really trying to like knock it all out. Like not knock it out, but you trying to come like on point. Like you trying to hit your target. Like, but you don't even know what your target is. I think you really trying to ask yourself like, am I just attracted, or am I really trying to like do something with this? Like, am I really trying to take it there, wherever there may be? I'm about to wrap this up with, I really feel like you may not know if you don't want to marry this person or not, but you definitely feel like they deserve more. More than what they experience. I'm here more than you have to offer. Don't think like that. Don't think like that. Not every girl is, I don't want to say materialistic, because I do love my materials, but it's like not everybody gonna deem your self-worth off of what you can do for them. It's more about how you make that person feel. You know, not everybody just going after what you can do for them, what you got. Give, take. Some people want to just share, like share the time, share the loyalty, share the experiences of life. Like, you know, some people really just want like a buddy, a pal, some company, a companion that's true, authentic, ain't really looking for nothing. Like, it's good to be able to give, but give when you can. Like, I feel like that person gonna understand. It's more than just understanding. What's understood don't gotta be explained. Like, a new romantic cycle begins. It was the only card that was turned up, and I feel like that's only because you haven't started it yet. Not because, oh, it's not going to start, but you have not started yet. You have not put your foot forward towards the direction you want it to be in. But confidence, the very next card, confidence is confidence is the key to the success. Not just success for the money, but it's just success of what you want to do. Like, feel like you can do it. I'm also seeing don't let your pride get in the way. Yeah, that ego, I heard that a long time. Ego and love don't mix. But I feel like you still have some self-respect, though. Like, I ain't saying, like, just throw the ego all the way out the door, but don't be thinking you, like, hot shit when you come into this person, because it don't work like that. Like, people don't really, you can't come on no Hollywood shit like, oh, me, I'm the best thing that ever happened to you, because this person, you gotta remember, this person had a whole life before you. They're gonna have a whole life after you. I don't want to be dark, but no, I ain't even gonna say that. Your commitment is being tested. I hope you not in no type of situation trying to jump into another situation. No real strong, like, committed one, but maybe commitment to, like, the life you actually trying to build, that's being tested. Like, do you really want what you say you want, or you just window shopping? Energy is gaining momentum. Maybe this is the pep talk we was talking about earlier. One more. I'm gonna go back to my native because I just seen this and I liked it. Be a leader. Know yourself. Remember where you came from. Not just like, oh, I came from this hood, I came from this money, but just think about, like, I'm gonna use blackness as an example because I'm black. Like, sometimes I think about all this stuff that slaves had to go through, like the traumatizing torture and all that, and they had to be strong people because we still here today. That means that they kept going, they kept fighting, they kept trying to achieve they greater goals. So I feel like they can go through all of that. Why can't we be? And I'm saying not go through what we go through, because honestly, the struggle need to stop for real. But it's some fighting in us, and because if it wasn't, we would be extinct. Because they definitely don't want us here. It's very clear as day. Time to take a breath out. Yeah, because this whole reading, I was like, oh God, that is a bad sound. Okay, I'm not even gonna elaborate on that, but you know what I mean. I was getting caught up on my words. I was getting caught up on what I had to say. So maybe it's time to just think it through. Think about a plan. I ain't saying just after this reading you just jump up. You know, like, you know what, you just knock on their door and have nothing to say. But just actually like really take time out. Really think about what you want to do. How would you want to be approached if you was approaching you, or you was that other person? And you very close to achieving your goal. So whatever it is that you aiming for, I feel like it's about to happen. Aw. I think that's the perfect way to end it. Luck is on your side. I personally hope that the greatest outcome happens. The greatest as in not just the biggest thing, but just the best thing, the most divine thing, the most holy, pure, good outcome can happen. And may God be with you.